I'm K2W.
I'm Lala.
We never know how to do this, huh?
We never know. But who cares?
We can't ever get it right.
Who cares? Anyway,
I'm
we're gonna get it right
Jay.
one more time. Anyway,
One day.
welcome to our podcast, guys. We have
Welcome back.
a few topics we're gonna talk about today, and of course, as always, our podcast is about having fun and just speaking our minds. It's unfiltered.
Uncensored.
That one.
This one.
Right
That
ahead.
one. I always look at that one. So
I'm in the camera today, y'all, because my phone's jacked up.
Because her phone's jacked up.
My phone's jacked up.
We're going to start out with Lala giving us our daily dose of what sticks she's smoking. And
Oh, yeah, I got a good one for y'all today.
go with it.
This is CAO.
That's a good stick, by the way. That's a good stick.
It is the Mortal, Mortal, coil, COIL. Say that 15 times real fast. Mortal Coil by
Mortal
CAO.
Coil.
It's a very full body. It's not, I get a little spice, but not much. Not like what you expect with the Brazilian that they have, which I love. Also the 770, that flathead, it's the favorite. But this one, look, we got 3 boxes in, and we sold one the first day. And the second one is gone. So I got one more at Ice Stogies. Well, Gerald has them out here. We at Bayou City, y'all.
Bayou City
Cigars.
Yeah.
We want to
Come
thank
check it
Darryl
out.
Pretlow for allowing us to invade his space.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it, bro. Of course, we support the black community at all times. So with no further ado, I know you guys want to know what we're going to talk about today. And so Lala is going to... well, we're going to talk about Kirk Franklin. I mean,
Oh, God.
Why wouldn't we talk about Kirk Franklin?
Okay, I didn't see the video personally, but that's all I've been hearing for the past 2 days,
Yep.
y'all. And I'm all about a parent beating a child's ass and cussing them the hell out.
I mean,
all
appropriate.
times.
But
he
he's
ain't
In
grown
that
up.
order.
He's a grown-ass man living in his daddy's house. And
So
this
was
is
he
where-
living there? I wasn't clear on that.
At the end of the day, this is where I get confused. We allow grown people to dictate what we do in our house, and they don't pay any bills. So explain that to me. I mean, I don't have any children, so the first thing people gonna say is, she don't have no kids, so...
No, but you was a
what the
child,
hell?
right?
But
Your mama
I was
didn't
a
go for
child,
that
and I
shit
know
either.
goddamn Janice will punch me in my motherfucking chest. Just be real clear.
Right in the throat.
This man represents a Christian background, and his child, his
Okay.
grown man-child, thought that by exposing him, everyone
Don't say
would be in their
exposed,
feelings.
'cause he didn't do anything wrong.
And you're right.
He didn't
Exposed
expose
is a
anything.
wrong word.
Just by
Supposing
recording.
saying that he did something
Then
wrong,
wrong.
did a
And he
recording.
and he
didn't.
didn't. First of all,
So it backfired.
First of all, before Kirk Franklin was saved, he was just a
Hoodlum.
regular born little natural little skinny little
Man is tail
He ain't
boy.
but 4'11" or something like that. 4'8", 4. I don't know. The man's short. That's all I'm gonna say. So he was
Right.
just a regular little Negro running around. Then he became saved. Saved doesn't remove us from being human, and that's what people
Or
get
from being a
confused.
parent.
Or from being a
Exactly.
parent.
Yes.
And that's where people get confused. So
They are very
when people
confused.
start saying he's a Christian and using the word exposed, I'm so confused by that. What did you expose? You exposed that he knew more curse words than you did? That's all I can figure out. I mean,
I wish
what
you would
really
expose.
happened with that?
It
Knuckle
was
upside
obviously
his head.
warranted. We don't know all the details, but to me as a parent, it was warranted. No questions asked.
Yeah,
What?
it was.
So somebody said, one of our brothers, I'm getting a little feedback, but someone said, ladies, let the man handle this. What does that mean?
Huh.
Ladies, don't comment. Just let the man handle it. Is it what does that mean?
I take from it that I guess like if you're in a household, it's a husband and a wife, and this is a particular y'all say man child, but apparently he really needs some hands put on him that only a man could do. So let the man handle, whoop his ass.
So we
you got to give him
I
a
think-
grown man beat down.
I'm paraphrasing because I have to get in my phone to actually look at. I think Michelle Obama says we love our boys, but they belong to the men.
That's right.
So at the end of the day, Kirk was doing his job. He was handling his boy like he's supposed to, being the man of his house.
So were there some women who felt differently?
The ones that are Christians, because other Christians didn't. You know, there are different types of Christianity. I don't even want to start that conversation.
Please
but you know,
don't.
there's different types of Christianity. There's the Christians, and then there's us, the other Christians. I'm just
She
being
gotta
real clear.
explain it, huh?
I'm just saying there are different types of
I mean, then you said us like I'm Baptist. What you
Yeah,
saying?
me too.
I'm Baptist too, and we cuss in Baptist church. I'm just saying. You know, I mean, you weren't supposed to smoke the cigarette, you know, how that go. But them other Christians, you know, you got to walk a fine line.
Judgmental.
Judgmental.
There you
Oh
Thank you,
yeah, I
sis.
got
That's
a
what she
story for
meant.
y'all
Thank you, sis.
about these Christians. When I was pregnant with my first daughter, y'all, I was going to church and stuff, you know, and I got pregnant out of wedlock. Now, mind you, my grandparents tried to marry me, y'all, when I was 17. Like, are you kidding? So anyway, I didn't get pregnant. I was 25, y'all. I went at 17, but in the church. And everybody, all the motherboard, the deacons,
You know.
the ushers,
That's the way.
pulpit, everybody, you know, they was so judgmental. And honestly, that was really like the last time I went to church.
Oh.
I went here and there, off and on, but I never felt comfortable in the church. You know,
Well, I'm sorry your
to all
experience
you
was like
Christians
that.
who judge people, judge ye not.
So ye be not judged.
See, I don't even know all that, but yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I mean,
So you not be judged. Yeah.
you
But
casting the first stone?
not in no glass house. Not in a glass house.
I'm just trying to say how
Not
we,
in no
how we
glass
doing
house. I
that.
don't give a damn what nobody
How we
does.
doing
Just
that?
don't fuck with me. That's all I say.
I'm just saying. So let me just throw this little thing out there. If that was Kirk Franklin's son, and it was his mama cussing him out, what do you think the conversation would be?
Interesting.
How would the report go?
What would Jesus do, huh?
What would Jesus do?
So are you saying, do you think he would have filmed it or showed it?
Would,
I don't
would,
think
would
so.
it be exposing his mom if we're going to use that word?
I don't know.
It still wouldn't be exposing her because it's ultimately it's no exposure.
Right, there's no
There's no
exposure
exposure.
because
He
did
It's just a
he
parent
discipline-
dealing with their
First of all,
child.
how do you
they
discipline a
deal.
A grown
33-year-old?
man.
Let's
That's true.
make that clear.
He
That's
had a
what-
word.
You cuss him the fuck out and knock them hell out.
And for all we know, he could have did the same. We just don't have that part.
But at the end of
Because
the day,
he was out on the floor, the camera fell.
If it was the mom doing the cussing, would we even know about this?
Right.
I don't know.
Depends.
Would we even care?
I think it's about.
Do we even care now? Let's be real clear.
No,
Do
not
we
really.
care?
Not
Do not
really.
care.
Do we even know what the cussing was about?
No, don't care.
Okay. So at the end of the day, people are judgmental. So the only reason Kirk Franklin is on the hot seat and being a man that he is, made an apology to the public, is because he's Kirk Franklin and we're in his business. But at the end of the day,
Nobody really cares.
Nobody really
To be
cares.
honest with you, though, I've seen a lot of support. I've seen a lot of people support him
Yeah.
and said this is old news. No one really cares. You know, get in that ass. It is what it is.
I heard his son went from 2,000 followers to 12,000 over that video.
Oh, that's what it was about.
Clout. Got his clout
That's
up.
what
But
it was about.
he didn't need clout. His daddy is Kirk.
No, he needs clout because nobody even know who the fuck he is.
I mean, wasn't he in the video when Kirk did the little birthday?
Who remembers that?
I don't know how that crumb snatcher
Who
looks.
remembers
I don't
that?
know.
It's
And,
Crumb
To be honest, this is the first time I've seen him. So who remembers?
Well, I guess so. Okay, well,
Anyway, I think that's just how parents. Some parents they
Yeah.
put them in timeout. Some people beat that ass.
beat that ass.
And
Let me
some
tell you
of them
something.
just become punching bags and their kids abuse
Let me
them.
tell you something. My son don't play with me. My son is about to be 24 years old. He's 6'3", and I will still get in that ass.
Let me tell you,
Believe it.
I will knock that beanstalk down
All the way down.
all the way down.
When I talk to him,
All the
you
way
sit down so that I can address you. So I ain't looking up to you, because that's what we not going to do. But I'll still let you have it.
I wish I had a boy, but Lord bless me with two beautiful daughters. They're my pride and joy, some mini-me's, but they know mama crazy. And I would kill them.
Well, guys, we are going to take a small pause for the cause over here. We will come back. We have special guests tonight.
That's right.
And we are going to come back and
Our first special guest.
our
y'all.
first guest on our podcast, and we're gonna sit down with
Y'all
her
hear
for
that
a little
music?
bit, And then after that, we have another great topic. I think you ladies are going to want to
Stick around.
Stick around. Give us about 2 minutes, and we will be right back.
Right back, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to Lipstix.
Lipsticks.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
To
Welcome back.
Lipsticks.
I swear we're going to get together one of these days.
Who cares if we do, though? Like, who cares if we
I
don't?
know,
Like, it's our
you
shit.
know.
Like, who gives?
Before we introduce our guests, I want to just send a shout out to everyone. Thank everyone for the support that we've been receiving. It's been overwhelming. Such positive feedback. I'm so excited. What y'all feel?
Long as she says thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you to everybody.
Everyone. Everyone. Because I got in trouble last
I know
week.
you did.
But I am going to send them a shout out before we end. But I got in trouble. Anyway. But no, that's my bro though. We have special guests. We told you guys we would have someone on today. And we have none other than Miss Mimi Moore, Miss Cigar Vixen. She has a lot of things she's going to update us on. She's also she has some things she wants to say, but I do want her to focus on a few things for me. I brought her on, or I asked her and asked the girls to play along with me, is because we are celebrating Women's Month.
Yes.
And
to all you
still
ladies.
going.
She is very much
ladies.
an advocate of women in the cigar community.
Yes.
So with her giving out what has coming up in her future endeavors, I also want her to just kind of sit back and talk to us about the things she do. I'm an Eastern Star, by the way, so community service and being an advocate for people in the community is very much a plus for me. So with no further ado, Miss Mimi Moore.
Welcome.
Do I say thank you?
You can say thank you.
Thank you for what?
No, this is said thank you. She said thank you a lot. Thank you, Kim.
I do.
You're more than
You're welcome.
Y'all, thank y'all queens for having me on here.
Thank you for coming.
Like Kim said, I am on Facebook, Mimi Moore, Cigar Vixen. I also have a upcoming lounge that I'm getting ready to open up. It's a mobile lounge. And when I say mobile, you can sit in the lounge.
Hey.
You will have
I
an
can smoke in
attendant.
there?
You sure can.
Girl, my
Go
birthday
on.
coming up. I need
I bet
that.
it's gonna look nice.
It is.
that
We can roll up, pull up, wherever
Roll
you
up.
are.
We gonna
Hey.
roll up.
We can pull
That's
up
nice.
to your house.
Well, you on the south side,
Yo,
on the north
nah,
side.
she on the north
I'm on
side.
the north, but I still pull up, baby.
Because ain't nobody going to the north side.
We pull up to you.
Thank you.
We
Thank
come to
you.
your job.
You got some liquor, some bottles.
You bring your own bottles, but I have some in there.
Okay.
We'll have some in there. But the mobile lounge will be called V-Cut Mobile Cigar Lounge.
Okay.
It is a lounge, so it's not like you can just smoke outside and I set up a table. This is a lounge you actually can sit in, smoke, and we'll have TVs. We'll have
Nice.
a patio set up. So if you rent it
how
out, you
large
can
is
rent.
it?
It's gonna be an 8.5 by 24-foot trailer.
Okay.
Nice.
That's been converted into a lounge. And before I say anything, let me give a shout out to Johnny. He is the cigar banker. He is the one who pushed me to do this mobile cigar lounge.
Yeah.
And I wanted
Shout
to
out,
bring
Johnny.
Exactly.
Hey,
and I wanted
Johnny.
to do something for the ladies in Houston and represent us, right?
Absolutely.
We know that the cigar industry is a very male dominant industry.
Do you think that?
You know what?
It's changing.
I mean,
It's changing.
You said that.
I-
So not to interrupt
Yeah,
you,
go
you
ahead.
know,
But you did.
I am the devil's advocate. It is
She
no
goes.
longer a man's world.
And that's what I was getting at. You're right.
So-
it is becoming a woman's. We are being dominant.
it's a
in
man's world.
Oh no.
But
I still
you
think
know
it's
what?
a male dominating.
We spend money though.
It is. I'm being funny.
That's
We
right.
spend money.
It
We
is.
spend the
Women
money. I'm not
spend
gonna lie.
money.
We do spend the money.
Women spend money.
And we do try. What I can say, I've done a lot of traveling and about the Houston women community. We do support each other, and that's what I like about it. So the lounge is to represent us, but it's also to represent the whole cigar community.
Do you
so
think
that's
we
up
really
and coming.
support each other more so than men?
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie.
You talking about women or
Women.
We
do.
do.
You think women support women more so than men support men?
in the cigar community?
Yes.
Do we? I disagree.
I just asked a question. I didn't say yes or no.
I answered you.
There's always
I don't know
room for
which one,
more.
the men
Yeah,
or the women.
yeah.
There's always going to
I
be
think-
room for more, but there's
Yeah.
a lot of women that still
think-
shy away.
That's
Yeah,
shot.
so-
Yeah.
So I think
So you
there's
think
still
more
room.
men support the men versus
Well,
women supporting the women?
I actually think more men support the women
Oh, okay.
in
Okay.
the cigar community. I mean, we have a good brother sitting right there. As a
Yeah.
matter of fact, we have two right there that
They in here.
anything I know anything I put up, these two are going to do their their
Be there
damnedest
to
be
support.
there. And
They just like my page just
It-
because.
yeah, I mean,
And I
so-
appreciate that.
and
the likes, they
it's
add
not
up.
just about likes.
Yeah, I'm
People
just
can
kidding.
like your page and people say I support you,
Right.
but support
different
is
things.
also an action word.
It
Absolutely.
And people get confused about that.
Exactly.
And so when I say for us as women, do we really support each other in the cigar community as we should?
That's why
But
I
I
want
can
to know.
definitely say 90% of my
Fellow
support
brothers.
as far
From
as
brothers.
my event comes from my cigar brothers.
Yeah,
My brothers
and you
are
know
the
what?
lead.
It's true, but let me ask you this. Not to shop away what I'm going to be knowing, but I'm going to ask Kim this since she want to be the devil's advocate all the time.
She's
I
a
just tell
devil
the
in
truth.
disguise.
No.
Hey,
But you know what? Let me ask you
because
this.
chocolate don't really melt if
Sure
you buy the
don't.
expensive
Girl, it melts
kind.
like wax.
There go the Godiva.
Turn that heat up.
That
It melts like,
Godiva.
it still melts like wax. I'm saying. It
She
still
that
melts.
expensive. She that expensive.
That expensive Godiva.
What Beyonce that expensive?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. How do you think we can change that to make more women gravitate? Because my thing is this. I don't like to say people are haters because that's hate. It has the word hate, and hate is a strong word.
It's a strong word.
Very
And
strong.
if I'm being a hater on you, that means I'm showing some type of hate. And that's what I try to tell women. Look, we don't gotta like each other.
But I think
at
we
same
do.
But wait, here's the thing. But at the same time, I don't want to be that person that just constantly hating on everybody, just like putting them down. So my question is, how can we bring women in the cigar community to that level, like you said, with the men?
Educate and pull everybody up.
Exactly.
You have
Show
to
support.
educate.
But
It's not just
Educate.
do
support.
you think
I'm sorry,
it's about
Kim.
education, or do you think it's
Well, I was
about
also going to
women?
say, I was
mean-
going to say that, but be consistent.
Yeah, there you
And
go.
when I say that, the way you carry yourself, the way that you are,
the
your
example.
person, be the example, but be that way all the time.
Yeah.
Stay consistent. There'll never be a question.
Yeah.
I mean,
And don't be
Social
judgmental.
media,
Exactly.
social
Don't be
media
judgmental. That's a good
will,
one.
Will make you think you a star at the end of the day because you can get like a million likes.
Likes.
But then when it's time to actually show appearance and
Uh-huh.
be there and supportive, you get a whole bunch of excuses and you get you just don't get anything. And so for me, I'm good with the likes. I'm not hating on anybody. I thank everybody for all their likes. Let me just say that. But at the end of the day,
Yes, we
you gotta,
like the likes.
you gotta like the likes. But you have to be real with it. I mean, you have
Yeah.
to be real. She made a
Absolutely.
statement, and do
Oh,
we?
yeah.
I mean,
be
I just,
consistent. Be you.
be
Stay
consistent.
you
Stay
all the
you
time.
throughout the
Don't
time.
change.
But
Be
come on,
who
y'all.
you
Y'all
are.
know that's easier said than done.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
real
it is
talk,
because
It
you gotta
is.
wear you gotta wear that monkey on your back
it
sometimes.
begins with each individual
Absolutely.
and how they are and how they perceive themselves. Because if you don't love yourself, you can't
Exactly.
love anybody
It's
else.
an insecurity thing.
It's very much a lot of
Yeah.
insecurities. But that's where the judgment comes in. So I can't sit there and be like, I'm gonna support you if I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And,
But I think
and there
and
you have it.
because
Say that
of-
again for
Yeah.
me.
I can say fuck again.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's your show. It's your show. This
I
is
can't support
uncensored.
you
We can cut.
if I
cuss
don't
out
fuck
there.
with you or if you don't fuck with me. But initially, it's just like any relationship. You don't pull what you had in the past. You can't judge a person by
Right.
what someone else says.
By what
And
someone-
in this community, it's
and
a
that's,
lot
and
of
that's
that.
a big point. So
Yes.
get to know
That
them.
is
When you
crazy.
come into
One-on-one.
a cigar lounge, get to know me. Get to know the women that you see.
But in
come
the
sit down. Let's have a talk. Let's have a
Exactly,
drink.
exactly.
Don't just
So it's
assume.
like you was
In a
checking me out.
relationship, you just said it. In a relationship, so when you mad at your spouse, does that mean you're not cooking dinner that day?
He ain't getting no
Yep.
sex. No, he
ain't
cooking
dinner,
anyway.
sex, he ain't shit.
Okay.
Not a
Well,
goddamn-
But we gotta eat.
Then I'm confused.
Look, anybody
Shit, I
know
can
oh,
me?
y'all.
I gotta eat.
They out
He
here
ain't gotta-
starving people.
Hey, the kids,
I don't believe
I
in
didn't
starving.
stamp that, honey.
No.
the kids and the dog can
I'm
eat.
not gonna starve you.
The kids and the dog can
I
eat,
might
but
not
I don't
have
know.
sex with you, but we gonna eat tonight, bro.
But if he call you and say I'm stranded, are you gonna go get
Hell
him?
no, it depends on where you at.
We got Ubers.
All right, well, okay, Mimi, back to your
right.
mobile cigar.
We got way off track.
Wait.
gonna
Let's
have
go
a-
back to
we
you,
gonna
Mimi.
have a
Let's go back to you,
moment
Mimi.
up in
That's
here.
why we don't do scripts. That's why we don't do scripts. We bad at
We
it.
gonna have a waiting to exhale moment up in here.
Okay, so tell us
So-
more about it.
Okay, so tell us.
I
Kumbaya.
love y'all queens.
It
Thank
is
y'all for
hot,
making me laugh.
FYI.
It is.
I'm hot. Very hot.
Yes, it is.
I think it's the
weed,
light.
This weave ain't playing
Hey,
with it.
I think it's a
You
light.
should just wear your
It's all
own
right.
hair. I'm
Girl,
just telling
we
you.
gonna get through it.
You people in this weed.
Wait, let
all
me
right,
tell
be
you.
quiet. That's a whole nother stuff.
You know, we gonna we gotta talk about that, but so get back to what else I'm doing. And Kim is right. I am a very she hit the nail on the head. When I say I'm an advocate of community service, I am. And let me explain why. A lot of people don't understand why. Here's the thing. Growing up, my mom and dad wasn't rich. We was middle class.
Whose was?
A lot of people say their mama and daddy was rich. Baby, my mama and daddy weren't rich, okay? But the way we were raised, I saw my grandmother feed, the crackhead down the street, the homeless man, everybody ate. And I grew up in a church. So I started doing community service in the church, in Acres Home. And I have a nonprofit organization for the senior citizens because I love old people. I don't deal with young people, I deal with the old people. They are very knowledgeable. And a lot of us don't know how to sit down and talk to an elderly person to gain the knowledge that they have. So I do a lot in the community with the elderly. I do a lot of community service for the young people. We work with Miles Ministry where we give back to the Star of Hope, where women are transitioning into, they're leaving the Star of Hope to go into their own apartments.
Okay.
I've been looking for a women's organization to give my clothes to, because I don't like giving to other places,
and let
because
me
they charge
the
women, and I wanted
where
let
they
me know
just
have
Make sure it's
access
getting
to
where
it.
it's supposed to go first.
And with Miles Ministry, I can honestly say they put the stuff in the people's hand. They will actually have you come up there and work with them, with the women, and they actually want us women in the cigar community to come out and do classes with these women, because some of them haven't been in the work field for a long time, so they don't know how to interview, they don't know what to wear, they don't know what to say, they have just been struggling. So and the people don't know that because they don't, like you said earlier, they don't get a chance to sit down and talk. They don't get a chance to know that side when you giving back.
Right.
So that's what we have up and coming, and let me know when you want to do that, and we can link up.
I got some stuff in the car now in the back seat.
And I'll take it.
I'll give it to you.
And also we have, like I said, Cigar Vixen is a company. And let me just make this quite clear. I know everybody think that Cigar Vixen is Hispanic lady, and I'm not taking anything away from her. That's her name. But I have trademarked that name.
Say it, sis.
Yes. Oh, okay. And she's been having the name for 20 years, but here's the thing, she never trademarked it.
So did you?
It ain't personal, sis. It's business.
Hey, you know what? Look, let me
The
tell you.
last time somebody told me that,
Look,
you know what? I'm gonna keep my mouth closed, because the
look, let
last
me tell
time
you,
somebody said, "Sis," they tapped me on my shoulder and said, "Sis, it ain't personal. It's business."
business.
They almost got the shit slapped
but
out
you
of
know
them.
what?
But
Let me
it
tell you
ain't
why. It is business.
It's business.
And you
It's
know,
business.
people ask, "Are you gonna make her stop?" No. See, that's what like you
It's
said,
enough, and we can share.
we could share. I'm gonna treat you like the gas stations do. You wear my name, you pay for it.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
You gotta fill it up, baby.
Now
You
we
gotta
in the
pay for
gas
that
I mean, they
We
flying
are.
this chick all over the world. They flying her all over the world for her name. So you gonna fly, you gonna pay.
That's
Wow.
what's up. I didn't know that, sis.
Girl,
I'm so impressed now. I'm like,
and wait till I drop this lounge on their asses.
Okay.
ooh,
Shit.
they gonna be coming all over.
So you have the mobile lounge,
And we also
and
getting
what
ready to
else
do
you have
Ladies
going?
Day.
Okay.
This 2021, last year I focused on the males a lot because of what was going on in the news and try to support them. And you know what? I love my kings, but it's time for the queens to rise and take their stand on the throne. We all
What's
know
up?
we are the backbone, and I don't care what nobody say. Hell, I'm the backbone of my shit. And I know we are the ones who keep the males in line. And I mean, argue with your mama, don't argue with me.
There you go.
That's what Big Mama said.
How y'all
Yell
feeling
at your
out there?
children, not at me.
Big Mama say the
Are y'all
women is the
catching all these
background.
hashtags? Argue with your mama. Don't argue with me. I'm just checking it out. I mean, I don't know, but that's gonna be my next hashtag.
But we getting ready to do
'Cause
Fredericksburg.
I hate arguing.
You hate exactly.
Oh, you going to the wine country?
We going to the wine country,
Hey.
girl. We gonna have a party bus.
Well, we going to
Okay.
Sonoma in California?
No, boo. I
No.
can't afford my money.
Fredericksburg.
My money ain't that long
Oh,
right
she
now.
said wine country. I thought
It's
we
a wine.
was
It's Texas.
It's Texas.
You'll be surprised of the wine
Texas.
country
It's-
here
yeah.
in Texas.
nice.
It's very big.
Very nice.
Going towards
I want to go to
Antonio.
a distillery. I am not going to
They got that too,
They
boo.
got that
They got
too.
that too.
Girl, they got a
It's
chocolate
really nice out
factory
there.
With my jazz
Great Valley, I think is one of them. I have some wine glasses by. I've been a couple.
Y'all don't understand when I said distillery,
They
I'm
got-
talking about bourbon.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that.
Oh, well, they
later.
got one of them too.
I ain't talking about the wine.
I ain't
I
talking
mean,
about
you
that.
changed the subject and didn't tell nobody. We
I
was
know.
talking about wine. I mean,
We didn't know.
But they
Y'all
got
was so
distilleries.
excited. I just
I
really
was,
didn't
'cause
want
I'm
to
not a big wine drinker.
I didn't
I'll
want to
drink
crush
it.
y'all dreams.
I
No,
drink
no,
it,
listen.
but
I'm a big wine
They
drinker, so
have
that's exciting.
distilleries out there. In fact, they have a chocolate factory where you can go and all the chocolate is infused with liquor.
See, that's not. See, chocolate, sweets, and liquor don't go together,
Girl,
baby.
tell
It
me
make
about
my
it,
stomach
dude.
upset.
That's why
I was
don't
driving
smoke
down
sweet
I-10
cigars.
doing like 300 miles an hour trying to get home, eating that chocolate and liquor. It's not your friend.
No, it's not.
Well, it sounds
But
like
they
you have
do
a.
have distilleries. They do. But we're going to do, and it's just something to get the ladies out,
Yeah.
you know, get them acclimated with something new. Because a lot of people, a lot of ladies don't, they just, I hate to see women stuck in the same thing in a time
Try
zone.
something different.
Try something different. Step
Step
out your
out.
comfort zone.
Yeah.
You know, it's all good to be rah-rah at the cigar lounges. I'm not knocking that. But sometimes let's pull away from that and experience diversify your portfolio, right?
This is stepping out of my
This is-
comfort zone.
But y'all doing a
For
good job
sure.
at it.
Well, thank you.
Y'all
I
doing
mean,
a good
the
job
only,
at it.
the
This is
only,
definitely-
only face on social media is Lala.
Excuse
Yeah.
me.
I mean, you're the only one that's a face on social media as far as videos and all that stuff every day.
I like
You know?
entertaining
I-
myself, y'all. Y'all just along for the ride. I'm not
Ain't
lying. I
nothing
be
wrong
at work.
with
I'm
that.
bored as a fuck. Hey, let's do a
I
little
looked on
quick
Facebook. I
concert.
looked on Instagram the other day. I did say, I said she bored as hell. she in
I'm
videos.
doing my mini series concerts every Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
But you know what y'all doing? I can honestly say I'm proud of y'all
Thank you.
ladies, and I'm gonna call y'all queens.
That's what we
Appreciate
call
you.
each other too.
I'm proud
One
of y'all
queen to another.
because y'all are stepping out the box, and I like to see that. I like to see anybody doing something. See, people don't think that I watch. I be Facebook stalking. I'm a Facebook stalker. I watch. That's why I can pop in your inbox and say, "Hey, queen, I'm proud of you for this, and you be like, "What?"
She
'Cause I
admitting.
watch.
You gonna get blocked.
I watch. But you know why I watch?
Yeah,
Because
CK.
I watch because I like to be behind the scenes, and everybody don't have to know that I'm telling Kim I'm proud of her. It's not always meant to be said, and you know, I want to give her roses while she's here, but I want her to know I see you and I'm here. I might not support physical, but I'm gonna support you in other ways. And that's the way I look at things. So I'm very proud of you, queens. I'm very happy for what y'all doing. And
Thank you.
we're gonna collab on a lot of stuff. My
Well-
thing is, let's bring us together.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Tell us where we can find you.
I am on Instagram and Mimi Moore, Cigar Vixen 2020.
Okay.
And you can also reach me on Facebook, Mimi Moore. Now, Mimi Moore is my personal page. See, I had to block my mama. You know, that's bad when you gotta block your mama off your page.
Hey, I've done it too.
no, I
I
blocked
don't
my
block
brother.
my mama, but she sent me all these messages. Did you say that?
Yeah,
Did you do
girl,
that?
girl.
I
That's
am-
why.
I am a grown.
No. See, your mama would
And
do
I
that.
no longer
My mama
live
ain't on
in the
Facebook.
showhouse.
Look, my mama would come on
My
a
mama got shit
page.
to do.
Look,
My
my
mama
mama
ain't
don't
on Facebook
either.
like that.
Look, my mama would come
But
on
my
my page.
uncle, my cousin, and my brothers are, hey fam, what's up? What's up? How
Mine
y'all
is
doing?
on there.
Love y'all.
But my mama would come on my page and be like,
You had to block
put your
her.
titty back in there. I'm like, Mama,
Oh.
get off my page.
Okay.
We did say uncensored.
It is very.
She got her titties in today. By
I
the
got
way.
it right.
That one, on the other hand, I'm not sure.
But I was like, Mama, you can't be on my page saying this. So, you know, then she called me up and cussed me out. I'm writing you out the wheel because you blocked me. So now I got to make a fake page for her.
Oh,
With all this spiritual stuff on there.
All the spiritual quotes.
listen, any of your family members are gonna tell her, hey,
They gonna see it right now. So y'all check out her new page. Find Mimi.
They snitches.
That's snitches get stitches. I had to tell my auntie quit snapshotting every damn thing and sending it to her. She calling me up. I heard what you put on your pad. Like, Mama, don't you got soap operas to watch?
Snitches.
So I'm gonna block all my family. Y'all block.
Well, don't block us.
Baby, I'm never
Make
gonna
sure you keep in touch. Let us know so we can keep
Oh
supporting
yeah,
you.
you know what? We
Tell us
got
where to show up.
events coming up. May.
They all on the north side.
No, baby, I travel.
Oh, I'm just
Okay.
We on
May
the
what?
south.
Because May, that's my birthday month.
Let me
so
tell
May
you
what?
something.
Let me tell you,
It ain't nothing against
May-
the north side, but north side is
It's nothing against the north side.
it's
I grew
hard
up
to
on the
find
north side.
stuff to do out
I
there
grew up
for
on the north
cigar
side.
smokers. And here's the thing, it's so fucked up because 1960, you could be here and here. This is Harris County. This is the city. You can smoke in here, but you can't smoke in
over
there.
there, yes.
So it's really hard to find places for cigar smokers. And let me tell you, I went to one spot and I was the only black person in there. Okay,
That's
it's a true
a great
story.
thing sometimes.
It was. But here's the thing, I lit a cigar up, baby, and the sprinklers came on.
Huh?
They took my ass out of
Oh.
there and fined me.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know.
Don't do
'Cause
that
I,
no more.
I saw the white man smoking a cigar, so I was like, I'm gonna smoke one.
You was up
So
under the
why
sprinklers.
you was sitting in the wrong spot.
Girl, they gave me a $200 fine for starting them sprinklers.
Again, why? North side, we love you. North side smokers, we love you guys. Just be honest with you. I grew up on the north side.
It's not. And I grew up on the south side, and I travel from the north side to the south side to hang out, to smoke.
Wow.
Hey, Randy, I see you
So,
just joined
But
us.
we
What's
will
up,
have
bro?
events coming up
Hey, sis.
May, June, and hopefully the lounge. Keep me in y'all prayers. If God say the same, it'll drop on my birthday, August the 9th.
Hey,
All
I'm August the
right.
5th. Hey, Leo.
Girl, Leo's in the
Hey.
house.
Get Leos. Aquarius is the only thing that matters.
No,
Leo-
the Tauruses, we rule the world. Who rules the
Anyway.
world?
This
Taurus.
Anyway.
Who rules the world?
Okay.
Taurus.
Anyway, back to the
Taurus.
event.
And this is how we're going to end this segment.
Yes.
We are going to take a small pause for the cause. And if Miss Mimi wants to sit in on our last segment, she's more
What's
than
the
welcome
topic?
to.
We're not gonna tell you.
Give topics this
We
time.
don't share.
You gotta
We're gonna
stay
throw you
tuned.
right on in
You
there.
gotta stay tuned. You gotta stay tuned.
oh, that's
Either-
what I like.
Either you want to participate or you don't.
I do, because
mean,
I
it's
like
real clear.
unpredictable things.
Y'all
Well,
stay tuned. We'll
stay
be
tuned,
back
stay
in 2
tuned.
minutes.
Two and two.
All right, guys, welcome back. I am here with, of course, my co-host, Miss Tina Fey, Miss Lala,
It's not my name.
And of course, I'm K2W.
She gonna keep doing it, though.
It doesn't matter.
AKA
Better known
La
as
La
A-
Licious
I love
in the
you.
house.
Kimberly. Anyway, we have our special guest here for the night, Miss
Mimi.
Cigar Vixen, Miss Mimi Moore. And the topic we're going to end tonight on was that I was sitting with my little big sister and a couple of friends the other day, and we were just having girl talk. And the conversation came up about dating. And the question was, hey, I met this guy and we haven't went on a date, but every time I talk to him, all he wants to talk about is sex.
I mean, hey,
he
so
called
he's
me on the
had
phone.
sex. Have they had sex?
And
yet?
they
No,
had
they
sex.
haven't had sex.
Oh.
She met this guy, a friend of ours met this guy, and hey, how you doing? What you doing? You want to get this dick? It's always about sex. I mean, you ain't even went on a
Has
date.
she
like,
seen him?
yeah, she seen him.
met
She
him.
met him. I mean,
Oh,
Well,
listen
we
to the
know what's on
context
his
clues.
mind. We know what
That
it's all
sound like,
about.
that sound like some jail
I mean,
shit
so
going on.
I mean,
What advice you give her, Kim? I would say, go on and test it out, girl.
Girl, go on and test them
Go on,
water.
test.
yeah, but if she can test the waters if she want to. Typically, that gets you disappointed.
But that be the main ones
Let me
that ain't
tell you,
got
the
shit
one
though.
that always talking about
ain't got
fucking
shit.
ain't
Got
fucking.
shit. Yeah, hey,
I mean, it
man.
ain't worth it.
That
I
show
mean, if you
ain't.
wanna
It's
be
a
real
bad
clear.
deal.
No,
It's a bad.
probably
Don't
be
do
talking
it.
about eating a lot, you know. Those, to
but-
me, talking about eating your
No,
what
food.
they-
even the
what
ones
they
that talk
work-
about fucking
Usually when they do that
can't-
too much though, right up front.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing. They in the itty bitty dick committee.
Absolutely.
Well,
telling you.
first thing I stated to her was in the conversation when she met this gentleman. Where did that conversation go? Was it pertaining to the fact that you wasn't in to see if y'all feel each other? Maybe can work on be in some type of relationship, or was it always Was the
About
was it about sex? Because sometimes when you meet somebody, you already have that conversation and be like, you already know I just want to fuck.
Yeah, and that's
I
true.
mean, that's plain and simple.
And women do have that five.
But
yeah,
if that's not the conversation you had, then when this man, whomever they may be, every conversation, hey, what you doing? You want me to come over and rub you back
So
tonight?
they probably had that conversation.
they did.
Was
But
he
ain't no
on?
way he feels that damn.
Can I ask a question?
Constantly
Was he
saying that
on?
shit.
This was third party, so I can't give you all those details.
Oh.
But my
I just
question is,
asked that because
is
it's
it-
important. Because I've noticed that a lot of older dudes do that.
Yeah, that's
real
true.
thirsty.
Please don't take
Yeah.
that blue pill and
So-
think you're gonna try it out.
And you
on
know
me.
what?
Well, I'm just saying they think that's how to approach a woman.
And that's true.
how to get, especially a young
What's
young
older?
thing.
What's
Because
older?
I didn't talk to
40,
her some like
45.
Hey, I'm not gonna put that out
60,
there. I ain't gonna say
70,
45.
80.
I'm thinking maybe
50,
55
60.
and up, maybe.
Yeah,
a
I would put it at
little
50.
older.
You
I
going
would put it at
55 because
50.
I mean,
I think all men.
Because I didn't have one that was 60, and that's all he talked about was
because
fucking.
they think that's
Yeah.
all that we want to hear.
That's
because
all
we wanna
again,
hear.
they're trying to appease a community that
They
you know,
think.
they
Yeah.
think that, and we aren't.
And most women
so
at our
is it
age,
a turnoff?
they're on their grown woman
Very.
shit. They don't want to hear all that.
Yeah, very.
They're not
It is
trying
a
to hear
turn
all
off.
that. Yeah,
It is. Because I've met men that's all they talk about. I'm like, damn, do you know what's going on in the world? Or have you ever had pussy before? Because in my mind, that
Well, I
shit.
should hope so.
I mean, but the way you talking, you act like you ain't ever
That
touched
you-
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Or
and
it's
I'm
been
like,
a minute.
It has been a minute. And I'm like, do you know who the president is of the fucking United States of America?
Maybe he just want to touch yours. It ain't
No,
that he
you
ain't
will
touched
not.
it.
You're
He
gonna
just wanna
have.
touch
You're
yours.
gonna have.
So
Embrace
point,
your
You're gonna have
super
some
strength.
women that will
That
do
will
it.
do it. That yeah,
but the
that
question
will.
is,
whatever their motives are.
do we find that offensive or not offensive? Is it a turn off or a turn on?
Let me tell you
Or
something.
how
It's
would
a turn
you
off if you're
react?
not into
Let me
it.
tell you
It's a
something.
turn on if
If
you're
you're
in.
Let me tell you something. Delvin said.
So two things can
If-
happen on that though. You can remember you can be turned on by a person physically and mentally. Now, what they're asking can be very much accomplished depending on the state of mind at
Yeah,
the
but you
time.
gotta get there.
Yeah.
unless you
Unless you just sexual
Well, you already there.
and you
Let
already
me tell you
there.
something.
don't catch COVID.
Something Delvin said.
That's all I keep
A
telling
man
y'all. Don't
approaching
fucking catch
a man
COVID.
approaching
Hey,
a woman,
Mitra.
a man approaching a woman ready to fuck immediately is the equivalent of a woman on a first date and all they talk about is getting married
Yep.
or having a baby.
Yep.
Immediately.
Yep.
It's the equivalent. They don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that
But
either.
you know what? To be honest, I'm just gonna be
I
honest.
don't agree.
I'd rather a man just be straight up. If you want to fuck, just say you want to fuck. Cause shit, I might be horny and want to fuck you that day too. So,
But that's
Hey,
what he telling you when he all over you
but
like that. He's
if
telling you he wanna
if we're
fuck.
trying to get to know each other, I don't
It's
want to hit
different.
out all the time.
And I think that's where Kim was talking
Yeah,
about.
that's
You
what
have
I'm
to
saying.
lay out
You gotta
what your
lay out, you
intentions
got-
are.
'cause I
Now,
always
if you
say-
want to fuck, then hey,
just say it.
hey.
You know, I always say the
But all that
downfall-
wound up you doing, you better be good
You
too.
can hell, baby.
I always say the
yes.
downfall to people and relationships, non-relationships,
Communication.
however you categorize them is communication.
Absolutely.
In the beginning, just state your purpose.
Is that girl? You better preach.
If you state your purpose, guess what? You could be the side nigga for like a million motherfucking years.
Yes.
That says
I mean, you can even
yes.
take
take your shoes
we
off.
have a comment from
Girl,
Bougie
my
Princess. She
sister
says,
say,
just be
You can
real.
take your shoes
Queen,
off.
She says, just be real with me and I'll be real with you.
I still don't
And that's
agree.
right.
I
Just be
still
real
don't
and
agree.
I will be real with you.
I don't agree.
I do.
I don't agree. It's no
You
matter.
don't agree to be real?
I don't agree that even if you are real, that motherfuckers still take that.
Oh.
They think that they in the back of their mind at some point
I'm not
they gonna
concerned about
change
the back
your
of that.
mind.
I'm
But that's
deciding
not everybody
now.
though.
Yeah.
That's male or
Okay,
female.
so
That's
again,
male or
yeah.
female.
keeping
You are
it real,
correct. You are
keeping it
correct.
real, or whether you tell a lie or keeping it real, that is not going to determine or predetermine the outcome.
Well, when I said
It doesn't
when I
matter
said
these
in those
days how
when I
this is
said in
different
those
now.
tense in that tense, I mean, for instance, if you that nigga or you that woman
Bitch.
or
Yeah.
that whatever you
Whatever
want
you
to
wanna
call it,
be.
however you want to
If
be
he a
it,
nigga, you that
if
bitch.
it is what it is, state it. don't come giving me
Some
this
sad,
for
bad story.
and think you can convince me, and
To
then
give
I
you
wake up tomorrow and I gotta beat a bitch up. Don't fucking do
Yes,
that.
girl.
Don't do that shit. Don't
Speak
do that
louder
shit.
Why
to the
you,
mic so
why
they
you
can
gonna
hear
beat
you in
the
the back
bitch
of
up and not the
church.
nigga? Beat that nigga ass.
No, fuck
Yeah.
that nigga. I gotta beat the bitch for
Because the bitch gonna come for you first.
She shouldn't even call me.
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
But that's the
Take
truth,
wheel.
though.
Take the wheel.
And that's what I
Even
say.
if you
Be
keeping
upfront.
it real.
If
Be
you keeping
upfront.
it real,
Just
you
be
can.
upfront. Just
I'm
tell
all
a
keeping it
woman.
real.
And you know what? I can't speak on every woman, but I can speak on some of the real women that I know. They rather you be upfront with them than sit around and play these patty cake ass games.
Yeah.
My thing is, if you all in, like on Facebook, all in your inbox, just say what you want.
Just say what you want.
Just say what you want. And you
Be
know
clear
what?
about
I
it.
will respect you more as a man because I already know where your mind
Or
is.
woman.
Will we really? Will we really respect you?
Yeah, I would. Because you know why?
That's a good point, though, Lala.
Will
Me,
we still respect
some
you?
women
What you
won't.
saying? Some
So-
can't handle it,
so
huh,
let me
Lala?
say this, Lala.
Some can't handle the
Some-
truth.
Yeah, exactly.
If you
They can't.
say so let's say you have a dude you like, but you know it's just he's never going to be a mate for you. He's okay.
That goes back to seasons, baby.
Everybody got a season. Because guess what they say? Some people got a turn, and some people got multiple turns, and sometimes you don't never get a turn.
Exactly.
Well,
Hey.
if you looking at it like a doorknob, everybody get a turn.
Ah,
I'm just saying.
sanitize that handle, man. Sanitize that
They
handle.
got Lysol in the store.
What the hell
Throwing
happened over
stuff
there?
in this
What you
joint.
say? Sanitize that. You better sanitize everything.
'Cause COVID is out.
I mean,
man.
it is. It's still here.
You got herpes.
You got herpes.
COVID.
You got the
You
gift
got
that
herpes.
keep on
You can't never
giving.
get rid of that shit.
Fuck COVID. COVID can go away. You get a shot
Dang.
now. Herpes ain't going nowhere.
Herpes ain't going
that's
nowhere.
the gift that
Either
keep
you
on
have
giving.
a good day or you have
Yeah.
some bad days.
Protect yourself at all costs.
Exactly.
But
Protect
I'm
yourself
Just,
at all-
I'm
But you
just
know-
like again, you just never know. It takes time, and with time, it's hit and miss. That's just life. So it based on whether or not they tell you a lie or a truth. They tell you a
True.
lie, it's still your choice
To
what
choose.
you
Yeah.
can live with, what you can live without.
Right.
Because unless you can build a perfect man or the man that's right for you, and that would take multiple men because it just ain't one.
Damn, she eating a hoagie. It come with what they come
All
with?
of it on there.
Lettuce,
tomato,
all the meat.
mayo,
all the
Come
meat.
with all the meat.
All the meat.
Ham,
All the
cheese,
meat.
turkey.
No ketchup.
No
please.
ketchup.
Pastrami.
Shit, goddamn.
Long pastrami.
Long.
But no matter
That
how
age.
real you keep it, it's not that
No,
other person's
you
always
keep the
gonna keep it
age.
real. So it's just always hit and miss. And if you catch them in a lie, then it's still a lot of women
So,
still catch them in a lie. And they still fuck with
Someone
that nigga.
wrote on a board I was walking past the other day, and it said that one truth saves 1,000 lives.
It does.
It
Because a
does.
lot of, you know what?
Because I can't keep up
When
with
you
mine.
lie, you got to keep up
But
with
they
that
can't
lie.
either. That's the
and,
whole
and men can't
point.
really do that.
Nobody can keep up with the
Yeah,
lies.
they
so
suck
why?
at it.
If you just say
Sorry.
the shit, just say it.
Just tell the
They
truth.
suck
say it.
at
I'd rather you
Just
just
say
be
it.
truthful. Because my thing is,
I'm a
let
hoe.
me
You know I'm a
determine
hoe.
what I want to do. Let me
I'm
determine if
Plus,
I
you
go and
never
say-
know what may happen.
Exactly. That's what I just
You
said.
might,
I
you
wanna
might have
know.
hit the bingo.
I just
Shit, I
might
know
be
what'll
horny that
happen.
moment.
You might have got
And
the
be
right
like,
one.
Let's just go do this.
Got the right one, baby.
And then go home. And
No,
never-
look, this stick is still burning very, very well. Like
Good.
By the way, I didn't
It
say
tastes-
what I was smoking today. I am smoking the Reaper by Blowing Smoke Cigars.
Yes,
so shout
alright,
out to
Bobby.
Blowing Smoke Cigars.
Shout out.
blowing smoke.
Blowing
Yeah.
Smoke.
What
But
are you
yeah.
smoking? What are you smoking?
What you smoking
I
today?
am smoking Olivia the Churchill.
Alrighty.
And it is actually, that's one of my favorite sticks.
You smoking the good stuff over there.
It is
sis.
really
That's
good.
that
And it's
Henry
this is
Clay.
a Henry Clay.
That's a good stick.
This is a Warhawk. This is really good.
It's a really good
Yeah,
stick.
I'm enjoying
it is. No flavor today, huh?
No flavor.
No
to
flavor.
that.
That's what's up.
Hey, I mix it up. I ain't flavor
My
all
little
of
Oh,
it.
that's what I'm
Sis,
saying. Don't be
sis.
scared. Don't be scared.
So at the end of the day, I think we agree to disagree for all purposes, but
Different reasons.
it could be a turn off to some.
It could be a turn on.
It be a turn on to some, but it depends on what your agenda is.
And it
Right.
depends on who you are. Because you could just be sexual and just want to just
Hey,
like,
that goes to one
having
night
sex.
stands.
That can get you all disappointed though.
I know.
One night
I
stands.
mean,
And then
you
you
gonna
ain't
be
got to see that
disappointed
part no more.
anyway.
You gonna
she said cheers to one night stands. You know, let me just say this. Let me say this. I already know what's going to happen.
Uncensored. Can't make this
I
up.
already know they're going to go around saying that Lipstick Podcast, they over there doing one night stand.
We promoting. Commercial.
I already know.
But you know what?
Do
We
what
are
works
so
for you.
taboo
Do what works for you.
in
Do
America
what
for
works for
sex.
you.
I say do. I'm with
Do
Lala.
you,
Do
yeah.
do you.
Do you?
Do what works for you.
Because America has made sex so taboo. You go overseas, sex is like nothing. They walk
Readily
around
available.
there naked and shit.
Choose. However, choose
Yeah, right.
wisely.
What you
Choose.
like? What
Do
you
what
like?
you do. What you want to do, but choose
Choose
wisely
wisely.
You want
as
that
you're
massage?
choosing and doing
you
your
want that
thing.
massage?
Choose.
You want that happy ending?
You want your happy ending?
You want
side?
that happy ending?
You want that happy ending side?
Me take care of you.
That look good on you. That look good.
But again, that goes like I agree with every last one of y'all. It's a personal choice.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to be who you are. And again, if you a sexual person, be sexual.
Don't let society
tell you
tell you.
sex is nasty.
Be free.
Just don't let society tell you how to be you. That's
right.
really
Right.
honestly, at the end of the day, that's my thought pattern is we spend a lot of time worried about what
Other
other
people,
people
yes.
can't think about. Who gives a fuck? And I said it. Who gives one? I don't.
You wear masks.
I really.
Since you talking about COVID over here.
Yeah, I mean I ain't wearing around you.
No,
bitches, but-
I'm talking about when you say sex. You got your mask.
Girl, I can't breathe.
Can you know what?
Ain't no mask on while you having sex.
hold on.
work out.
Wait, real talk. They had a mask with a hole in it
That what for the dick?
for the
For the
head.
dick?
For the
Oh,
head.
okay. I would say for the head.
No, that's that.
I mean, where you giving?
No,
They had a
Lord
real
bless they
hospital
soul.
mask.
Oh,
I mean, where you giving head that you need the?
I'm like, who
You
giving
need the-
head with
you
a
need the
mask?
mask on.
How big was the hole?
Girl, it was little.
But then otherwise, that was a cigar mask.
It was like a,
That was a cigar.
Yeah, for the
mask
cigar to fit in
that
there.
they decided to.
and then
do
they
some
had a
other shit
condom
with.
next to it.
Not if it was a 70 gauge.
Girl, stop.
I'm telling, it was on Facebook. I had to get off Facebook. I said, you know what, y'all so disrespectful. Because if you suck your dick, why you need a condom on? But I be, hey, and a mask.
Hey, I asked
In a
that
mask.
question because it was a guy. Oh,
Never mind. Never mind. See
Where
how
was that going?
Never mind.
Do you wear a condom when you
got
suck
to
dick?
pull- Sometimes
Do you wear a
gotta
condom?
think.
do you wear a condom?
you
That's
better
gonna be
cut
our
the
next
light
show.
pussy.
That's gonna be our next show.
Do men wear
Yeah,
condoms
there you
when
go.
they eat?
I do that now.
Do men? Do y'all wear? Do y'all put the condom inside the vagina when y'all eat the lady out?
That
you-
seems
if
like
you
a
think-
lot.
If you
Okay.
think
No.
you're gonna put a condom down there while you doing
That
that,
seems
you
like a
wasting
lot.
your
Well, first of all-
time.
a guy told me that when a girl sucked his prime time that he had a
used-
condom on. Okay, when the girl
So
sucked
what
his
pleasure are you
Sucking
getting?
on rubber?
And that shit is nasty in your
Yeah.
mouth.
What the hell?
That shit is gross.
Cause they was running a train.
Never mind.
Oh, that brings another question. So do
Oh,
y'all
she
think
got
a
all
train-
kind of topics for tonight.
Okay, 'cause
Save
let's have a
some now. Save
conversation.
some.
You're gonna have to save a
You
topic.
gotta save
We
some.
can talk about this. This goes on.
Okay,
and
what's,
on.
but what you was about to say? What you was about to
Keep
say?
on giving.
You know-
Okay, so
Hold
What you
on,
about to
sis.
say?
What do
Before
guys-
you get into it, I'm just gonna say it's an hour show, and we almost at the end of the
Okay.
hour.
Okay, it's
But what you about to say?
So just a question.
I have
Do
to know.
you think?
I'm interested.
Do
Me
guys
too.
think? Okay, so you have threesomes and you have trains. So a guy said that if it's two guys and a girl, that's still a train.
I
said
heard
that's
that.
a threesome.
That's a threesome.
Two guys and a girl is a threesome.
It's a threesome.
I thought it was a
No,
threesome.
that's
It's
a
three
train.
people.
See,
That's a
I'm
train.
confused.
Two girls and a guy is a threesome. Two
Any more than
guys
three
and
is a train.
girl.
I
Anytime
thought
it's more
more
than
than-
one guy, it's a train.
But
More
my
than
question
three?
is this: do y'all feel uncomfortable? It's just a question to the men. I'm just gonna ask. I don't give a shit. Do you feel comfortable being in a room with another man and your balls hit? I mean, I
They should, because what if that man is
Yeah, what if-
visiting
yeah.
you? What if that man is a man?
they
Oh,
did.
they, they not gonna answer this one.
Simply.
They said don't touch this one.
Don't touch
They
this.
stare into each other's eyes. What
if-
eyes look?
Someone say
Tell me.
Mitchell 777 said that's a threesome and a train.
My question is, you
It's all
doing
his
it
boat.
and your balls not his
depends on who
balls.
you are.
Is it over or do you just keep going? If
Huh.
your balls touch his balls,
Do you stare?
do you
Like,
stay
how do you
in
do that?
or do you pull out?
What if he turns around and look at you? And
I know.
I mean, do you stare?
How does that work? How does that work?
Do you give dap?
If he
at this hoe. Hey, watch this. Watch this move right here. I mean, my question is,
That is comical.
you know, men, but you know, here's the thing with women though. This true shit, for real. It's a double-edged sword because
It's always
you can
double
tell your
standards.
man, let me bring another woman in and he all rah, yeah, let's do that shit. But you say, hey, babe, let me bring another dude up in here. That nigga like, bitch, get the fuck up out of here.
Well, for the record,
But why?
So those of you
Girl,
who
y'all
are-
gonna make me open up a can of worms.
Those of you who have joined us, we are probably going to go over time because now we
We
have
are, 'cause we can't stop this topic.
We have a man.
This
we have
topic
men
has to
in
go.
the audience who wants to tell us that it's okay long as it's another
If that
woman.
touches
Delvin say these Negroes barely having ones.
So you want me to, so here's the thing. You want me to look at her
They
titties.
said barely having one.
They barely having ones.
You want me to look at her titties. You want me to look at her ass and shit, but you don't want me to bring old Joe Blow up in here. You look at his nuts and
I mean,
shit.
and and then at the end of, hold on, at the end of the day, the minute she say she want another man, oh, I'm not good enough. But what happens when you say you want another woman? We don't supposed to say
that
shit.
happens with just a toy too.
Yeah, girl.
Hey, I heard some toys. I'm not a toy person, but I heard some
let
of
me
them toys.
tell you.
I do some of you men. I'm just saying.
Just
I was
threatened.
I was just
Girl, it
saying.
is.
I was just saying.
They don't talk
I am
back.
very private.
Says who?
Says me. I am selfish. I don't want no other nigga, no
So
bitch.
you
Like,
said you don't want to share shit.
I
She
don't
ain't
want to
sharing
share.
shit.
I don't
She
want to
ain't
share.
sharing
I'm
shit.
jealous. We didn't had a fight and now I'm going to jail naked, trying to explain to the laws when they get there how this bitch dead. I didn't like the way she was sucking his dick, so I had to shoot.
Got mad.
I got
You
mad.
invited it, but then you got
do
mad.
better. But you gotta do better then. That means that's a teaching
But you
lesson.
know what? But then don't be mad when I
teaching
look.
experience.
Don't be
You're
mad
supposed
when
to
I
be
bring Leroy up in there.
Well, he could teach you something too.
Leroy can teach you a thing or two.
Sometimes you can learn from other people, guys. Open your mind.
Open your mind.
That's what
Open your
porn-
mind.
Open your mind to Leroy.
That's what porn is for.
Let Leroy
Let
in.
Leroy in. Let Leroy in the house. She say, let Leroy.
I mean, some of
Leroy.
y'all call Tyrone, so I mean, why y'all
Girl,
can't?
Tyrone is the one that come pick him
Tyrone,
up.
he ain't got
Tyrone,
shit. That's
Tyrone
what-
pick him up. He the driver. We want Leroy in the house.
Tyrone probably just like the nigga you trying to put out.
Why? Because Leroy sound like he her.
Leroy like Bruce Lee.
That name,
Leroy.
huh?
Just get muscle. Just bring it.
Hey,
He gonna knock
you know
the
what
back
the
out.
problem
Yes,
is?
I said
They don't want the
selfish.
other
I am
man in the room because they
selfish
may get them tendencies and be
Yes.
like,
Nobody.
They
They
may
won't
be
let
like,
I'm mad.
I stayed too long.
I-
Goddamn.
Yeah, I stayed too long. I just saw that nigga's dick was big. I'm sorry.
but wait, let's ask the men. Why is it y'all don't want another man in the room? I'm just curious.
Ask that question, they wouldn't answer.
answering.
What y'all afraid? You afraid of nutsack hit nutsack?
No extra balls
But
in
what if he
there.
shaved?
Just
What
in
if he
case y'all
shaved?
can't hear out there.
What if he shaved? What if he shaved for that
What is-
moment?
What if you got a hairy woman?
What if your woman hairy?
No shit. Tell him to shave.
Girl,
I got hair on. Fuck what y'all talking about.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
I
Ain't
don't
nothing
think
wrong
they
with a
were
little.
70s, baby.
Shit, I get a little
lazy.
for-
Say savage.
I ain't
Hey,
for a
oh,
problem.
sis.
I don't think
I
they
ain't
were
for a
talking.
problem.
Oh.
Sis.
I
I
don't
take
think we
care
were
of
talking
myself.
about your arms at the moment.
Yes.
We weren't
Hey.
referring to your.
Myself.
We
Look.
weren't referring to your.
Sometimes you
arms.
get a little lazy and you roll over in the middle of the night and want some ass. You gotta move the bushes out the way, baby.
Oh,
'cause
that's too much, man.
I'm just saying. You
That's
Ain't
too
no
much,
bush.
man.
Listen, we gonna have to kick
FYI.
Mimi off our show. She
Yes, we will.
YouTube gonna kick us.
You two gonna be like, this is B.
YouTube gonna
We
kick
still
us off in a
on?
minute.
We still on?
Yes, we still on.
Surprise.
Surprise.
I thought we was gonna do a clip of after the show and shit.
We might need to do an after
We gonna
dark with
do
the
an after
We
lipstick.
dark.
should. We
Hey.
should.
Lipsticks
We got
after dark.
Yes.
We should.
After dark, because
We gonna have to.
This is a family-oriented
I'm
show.
sorry, y'all. Go to
Lies.
church.
The
Go to
lies
church.
I tell. The
Kids
lies.
don't-
Don't tune your
Look at the camera
children.
and say that.
The lies I tell.
Shit, lie.
No, don't.
No
We
lies.
ain't ask
No
for your
lies.
lies. We ain't ask for them.
Anyway, guys, it has been.
It has been
It has been
fun.
really, really great.
Yes, it
So,
has.
I mean, if y'all have beers, don't y'all still feel the hair when y'all eat?
She's still going. She's still going.
That's the flavor.
Hey, now wait a minute. Don't hate on the beers.
ain't hating on the beers.
Because let me tell you,
I don't
you
like
can- you-
scratchy face.
Beer.
I don't like you scratching scratching my face.
Hey, you gotta
like the beard. You
hey,
don't like the beard.
My motto is you gotta
Have to
keep
get that soft
you gotta
beard.
keep the
What's that
beard
thing
water.
called?
Girl,
Beard soft.
You gotta keep the beard water.
Yes. Soft,
That's
soft,
what make
soft.
that beard grow.
Let me tell
You gotta keep that beard
Flavor that
water.
beard. You gotta give
Hey,
it some flavor.
Better keep it water.
That is called the flavor saver.
Hey,
Okay, well,
It savors all your flavors.
hey.
And everybody else.
We make sure that shit washed, cause then you been never mind.
Well, you know what? We would hope
Never
your
mind.
man would
You
have
always
respect to
think you're the
wash.
only one.
Well, you might be number 3 that day.
You know,
gotta
you hope
keep it in check.
Leroy wash before he come in the room. Leroy.
Well,
But it's a
I don't play with the
telltale.
beard, y'all.
I love the
That's
beard.
off limits. Beard is mine. Don't play with my
I
beard.
love the
you
beards,
can-
baby.
Look, you can have the beard.
Beards
I'll
add
take
extra.
it.
It do something to you, them
Who is this
beards.
Michael 777? He gets tripping me the fuck out.
He said every woman can't keep it watered. You right.
You right.
You right.
Sometimes you gotta spit start some of these hoes.
Woo! Okay, y'all.
You know what?
We got to go to after
Y'all
dark.
call me on.
Mimi, we gonna put you gonna get us kicked out. Mimi gonna get us kicked out.
So
Call me on the
guess
show
what?
when y'all had that topic.
Yes.
That's every.
She gonna get
every
us
week.
kicked out.
So guys, I don't know quite where this conversation went.
It just went to the
It just
left.
went that left. But
Hey, don't
again,
approach us for sex on the
again,
first
so you
date.
better not.
Basically.
We're
Basically.
gonna have to censor our guests from now. All guests will be censored. But no, we want to thank Mimi Moore, Cigar Vixen, for
Thank
being
Thank
so
you for
much
coming.
a guest
Man,
on
y'all
the
were
show. We
fun.
really,
So much
we
fun.
really
Y'all
enjoyed
managing
you.
fun. That's what
No,
I like.
man,
Yes.
I love it.
We enjoyed having you
Thank
on.
y'all.
I'm not gonna do this ever again. Just be clear, but I have to give a shout out to my big bro, Mr. Eric Presley.
Sodo.
Sodo.
Hey.
Smoke one, drink
Smoke
one.
one, drink
10
one.
years.
You know I love you, bro. Happy 10-year anniversary.
Oh, I
Also,
missed it.
we will have lipstick shirts.
Darn,
The
you gonna put us
1st
out?
of April.
Yep.
1st of April. We will have lipstick shirts available for you to purchase.
And tank tops.
And tank tops. We will have
Summertime.
shirts. We
Shout
will
out
have
to Sodo.
We will have lipstick apparel available.
tops.
So please, we will get that published as soon as possible. And then
Shout
you
out
can
to
place
Sodo.
your,
Shout out to Devin the expert for our logos.
and see, here we go. Here we go. Here we
Thank
go.
you, bro.
Oh, you know I had to do that
Thank-
shout out.
to her husband. Shout out for being an amazing guy. Delvin is an awesome guy. And of course, I can't forget Soapbox
Soapbox
Heroes,
Heroes.
our
Yay.
production crew, for making this possible.
Shout out to the
Absolutely.
ladies that are sitting up here with me.
To the
Thank
queen.
y'all.
To the
We're
queen.
queens.
We
Y'all ladies
appreciate
are
it. We
amazing.
appreciate it.
Thank y'all for
Appreciate it.
having me on y'all
Thank
show.
you for coming.
We're
a lot
happy
of fun.
to have you.
Yeah,
So,
thank y'all for
with
having
no
me, too.
further ado, we will say, of course, goodbye. Tuning out from K2W.
La la.
And it's Tina J. Hey, lipstick.
Oh, and by the way, small pause. We will not be filming next week, but we will be filming the following Tuesday.
Yep.
We will post it. So the following Tuesday, not next
What is
Tuesday, but
that?
the following Tuesday. I do not have my calendar, but we will post
March
the date.
That's the end of March, though.
Because no, it's the 1st of April.
March.
Because
April.
today is the 20.
Look, we gotta look it up
What?
because we want to give y'all the right date.
Oh no, it's the 30th. I'm sorry. It's
Okay.
March 30th.
Yeah.
March
Yeah,
30th.
well, 2
it's
more
March
weeks in
30th.
this
March
month.
30th.
So it's
okay.
a 5-week month. So we will be back on March 30th, 7 o'clock.
Yep.
Venue to be determined at that time, depending on
Keep
the weather.
following us. Check
But
us out
keep
on
following
IG.
us. Check us out on IG.
Check us out on
Yeah.
YouTube.
And if you want to pass this clip along, we will be posting it on YouTube, Lipstix Cigars Podcast. So again, thank you for all your support.
Yep.
Thank you for all those who have encouraged us. Be honest with you, we got an overwhelming
Overwhelming response.
Yes. From last week's
It's
podcast.
been awesome.
I mean,
Yes, we
it was,
did.
It was very amazing.
It's amazing.
It was because I know for me, and I know we're going over time, but I know for me, I was nervous, but not nervous. And so I wasn't sure how this would go, but I do say the chemistry and the love that we have between the three of us is making
And the
this a
fun.
very,
It's all
very
about having
success.
fun.
And
all about having
you know,
fun.
Honor,
we,
respect,
you know,
yeah.
honor and respect, and I think that's what's gonna make us very successful.
Love y'all,
So,
queens. Yay.
thank you. All right. Bye bye, guys.
Love
Bye.
y'all.
Peace
Thank
out.
y'all for tuning in. See y'all 2 and 2.